Hello friends, in this video we are going to discuss about sets. The sets are the unordered collection and have the unique elements inside it. So the sets are denoted by using the flower braces or curly braces, and let us denote it by using x equal to this set. So when we print the type of x, we just get the dictionary. The class type will be a dictionary. So it is because the default type of whenever we assume the empty flower braces, it assumes like dictionary. So if you want to know it as a set, we should pass the elements like 1, 2 or 4, 5. So actually sets are similar to lists, where list consists of different elements and which contains the duplicate values, but in sets it does not contains any duplicate values. Like we pass something like 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1. So here we repeated 1 many times and 2 also we repeated, so it just eliminates the duplicate values and return us the unique set values. And when we run it, we get the type as set. And when we run this, we got the unique set values. We don't consist of any duplicate values. We can also define the set by using set function, and if we check the type, we get the type as set, and initially it will be a empty set. So in sets we can perform some operations, like if we take the value like x is equals to set of, we take a string like a, b, c, d, e, and we take y as another variable and set of another string like b, d, x, y, z. And if we perform the some difference operation like print x minus y, so when we run it, in the output we will get the difference of the both sets. Like if we subtract the x minus y, that is we have in y we have the first element like b, so in a we have in x set we have second element as b, so these two get cancelled, and d will be also get cancelled, and xyz are not there in set x, so we got the output like a, e, c. So this is the difference between these sets. And similarly we can find like union. So this operation is called the union operation, and when we run it we get the union, that is the values of set x and set y, the whatever the values will be there uniquely, those will be formed into a set. So you can see like a, b, c, d, e, and actually these all are unordered, that is this set will be jumbled. So when we run it again we get another sequence like this, so that's why it is called as unordered. And in this we get the output like union, that is the unique elements between these two sets, and there will be no duplicate elements. And if we want to find the intersection operation, we get the output like the element that which consist in both sets, that is we have the b and d in both sets. So these are similar to the sets that we learned in the mathematics. And also we have the XOR operation. So XOR operation is called the symmetric difference. So what it does means it eliminates the similar value, that is we got the b in two sets and it will be removed, and we got the set with does not contains the b, and we also have d, so that will be also eliminated. So this is the symmetric difference operation, or called as XOR. We can also find the superset and subset, like x is this greater than symbol is called the superset, and whereas if you want to do subset, we do like x less than symbol and y. So these are the superset and subset. So when we run it, we get the output like false and false, because all the elements in the y are not in x and all the elements are x in are not there in y. So suppose we remove these, and if we simply check these, so here the element of y are there in x. So for this we get x is superset of y. So for this we get the true. So here we discussed like difference as minus, and intersection as, and union as, or, and symmetric difference of XOR symbols. So without using these also we can form like, so first we, if we see the intersection, if you print x dot intersection of y, so it will just do the intersection between these two elements. So we just replace it with same just now what we used, xyz. So if we do x dot intersection of y, when we run it, we get the intersection output that we got at that time. So both will do same operation like AND. So intersection is like AND operation, and we can do similar like x dot difference of y. So this will be similar to minus. So when we run it, we get the difference output. And similarly we can do it for the union and symmetric difference. So when we run it, we get the symmetric difference and the union outputs. So let us take the set x, and if you want to add the elements into the set, we just print or x, and before this we just add something into our set like x dot add. So add is method that which we can add into the set. So we will add the item like sun. So when we run it, the sun is added into the set. So here we can find the sun, and we just remove this and with parenthesis moon. So when we run it, the sun will be added into this and moon will be also existed. So let us add something like x dot add another sun. So when we run it, we get the unique elements. Even though sun we added 2 times, it will generate a unique elements, as sets are unique and that which does not allow the duplicates. And if we want to remove the elements inside a set, we can just use remove x dot remove of sun. So when we run it, we get the output like moon. So this is how we can remove the elements inside a set. So let us take another variable like x is equal to have a subset as 1, 2, 3, and y is equals to set as 3, 4, 5, or just we have 3. So for checking the subset we just use it right arrow, and for the superset we use it left arrow. So without using those notations, we can also check like x dot is subset of y. So when we run it, we get the output like false. If you want to find the superset, so y dot is subset of x. So we are checking that whether y is there in x or not. So when we run it, we got the true. So this is how we can find the subset also. And next we just left over with the frozen set. So the frozen set or the functions returns the immutable frozen set, that is we cannot change. Immutable is nothing but we cannot change. So whenever we froze the set, and further it cannot be changed. So we look at example like we take the ovals. So we have the ovals uniquely like 5, that is, so when we print these ovals, we get ovals like A, E, I, O, U. And if you try to add something into these ovals, so I try to add 2 string. So when we run it, the 2 is added into this set, but the ovals are the unique elements, and if you don't want any element to add further into it, so we can use the frozen set. Like we just take the variable like frozen, that is equals to frozen set. So this is the function, and we pass the ovals. So when we pass it, and so when we print the frozen, we get the unique elements like ovals A, E, I, O, U. And if you try to add something into this, frozen dot add like 2. So when we run it, it throws an error, attribute error. Frozen set object has no attribute add. So further we cannot add anything into this set. So that's it for the video. See you in the next video. Thank you.